friends, welcome back to McCann's Farm. We are just starting to pick Kirby cucumbers, which are the pickling cucumber. It's a small one. Charlie, I think, showed it in one of our previous videos. It's just a little guy. He doesn't grow as long as the regular standard cucumber, but they're really crunchy, so they're really great for making pickles or making what I'm going to make today, pickle salad. Pickle salad, the only difference is you're not pickling it to the extent of pickles. They're kind of like a half sour. So I start out with an onion. Let's put this in this bowl here. And we're only going to use half of this onion today, so I'm just going to peel half of it. The end off there that we don't want. And we just want to cut, you can cut this however you want. You can make little dices, you can make little strips, you can make bigger dices. A lot of people in my house do not like the onion. They like it in the pickle salad, but they don't like to eat the onion. So I try to make like a little, about this size piece. That way it's big enough that they can pull it out, but small enough that if you do want to eat it, it's not going to be overwhelming to get a big bite of onion in your mouth. So again, this is like a half of an onion, just cut up however you want. And we'll put that in our bowl. Just kind of break it up as you're putting it in there. If you don't get that butt there off, it won't come apart as easy. And then move on to your pickles. These are what we call the knobs of the pickles. At the farm here, we don't sort our pickles. You get whatever is field run. When they sort pickles to send them to the grocery store, they're done by, like, this one's a little curvy, so he would get put in seconds. This one has a little mark from where it was next to the vine. He would be put in the seconds. He's a little curvy. This guy is good. He's a nice, straight, proper sized pickle, so he would go in the number ones. So all the rest of these guys, these little small, we throw them all together here at the farm, but when you go to the grocery store, you're probably going to see all perfect sized pickles. For no other reason than no one likes the taste of it, I cut the ends off of each pickle. It's just like a little tough spot right there, so we don't want to put that in our pickle salad. And then just slice them. I leave the skin on. If you want to take the skin off, that's totally up to you. This is how we do it here at the farm. Too busy time of year to be sitting here taking the skin off of the pickle. Oops, I missed the bowl. Is that what you mean, that pickle viral? No. This is how I cut pickles. Probably not the safest way.
Use safety, children.
Use safety first. Cut it the way I showed you the first time. And this is actually the sharpest knife I have in my kitchen. Tori is behind the camera laughing at me because she's afraid I'm going to cut my fingers.
It's happened before.
It has happened before. How much pickle salad should we make today, Tori?
Just enough for a video.
How about 6 pickles? This is 5 right now.
Alright, I can deal with one more. Oh, it's just us up here that'll eat it.
Right.
It's not Nancy's family coming over for
Yeah, a lot of times Nancy's family comes over. Nancy's had a stomach virus lately, so she hasn't been eating too much vegetables. So this is what you're looking for, just little slices in your bowl.
How thick do you like to make this?
How thick? I don't know, how thick is that?
I don't know, I'm gonna zoom in so
I'm
I
gonna
can
say, I don't think I have any, like, real preference. I like them a little on the thinner side, but, once in a while, a big one gets in there.
Not even for perfection, kids.
I'm not out for perfection. Let me grab a jar.
If you want to be like Anita.
Don't be like Anita. Okay, I think we've got talked before about mixing dressing when I did pasta salad. I like to use a canning jar. This is a real basic oil and vinegar dressing that goes on here. I'm using canola oil. You may use olive oil, whatever oil that you prefer. I just like to use canola oil. It's inexpensive, it's light, and I like the way it tastes. Now I'm going to do tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of salt.
That was a cup of oil?
That was a cup of oil, yes.
Okay.
About an eighth of a quarter of a tablespoon of, what's that stuff? Pepper. So yeah, I'm not like the expert here, but I can cook and everybody likes when I cook. And this is a full heaping spoon of garlic powder. And these cute toys made this little tag for my garlic powder. Just shake it till it's like kind of all incorporated. And then I use like a separate bowl. That's just the oil and the spices kind of marrying together.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
So now I'm going to use vinegar. This is a white wine vinegar that Tori got because she likes white wine vinegar on her salad, which only consists of spinach leaves. Because she just ain't right.
It's not much of a salad, if I'm honest.
It isn't. I think it's actually just called spinach in a bowl with oil and vinegar. So we're going to do a 1/3 cup of vinegar. We're going to go into the same little jar that I had the oil in. And then we're going to do a whole cup of water. And we're just going back in this little jar so that we can get the spices off the sides that got stuck to it. Shake it up. So now we have oil, vinegar, water, garlic powder, salt, and pepper in this bowl. And today, I don't always do this, but today I ran outside and I grabbed some fresh dill. I have a little dill plant right outside the door, so I just took the tops off of it. Anytime you buy herbs from the grocery store, the farmer's market, wherever you buy herbs, take them home, put them in a little glass of water. If you have a big bunch, put it in a bigger glass. Then put this whole glass into your refrigerator. It'll keep days longer than if you just take that bunch of herbs and throw them in the bag in the refrigerator. Take them out of the bag, just like you bought fresh cut flowers. Put them in a glass of water, put them in the fridge. So I'm going to chop up a little bit of this dill. Like I said, I don't always do dill. I did today, actually because I was waiting to do this video and Tori said, you should go get some dill. So I did. Try not to get the sticks. Just try to get the little fern part, like the little stick you want to get rid of. I think a bigger knife would be better with this. There we go. Just break it up really well. Because you don't want to chomp down onto a big old piece of dill. And I said big old pieces. Alright, so that's about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons of dill. Throw that in there. Now we'll add back our, what is this?
Cucumbers?
Pickles, our pickling cucumbers and our onion. Troy, can you bring me a spoon on that side of the kitchen, please? I use my hands a lot. I think that's why God gave them to us, because they're the best tools that we can use for some of these jobs. And just give this a big stir. I would do pickle salad in the morning for dinner, or maybe if you're doing it this evening for dinner tomorrow. The longer it sits in this brine that we've made, this really cool brine, the better it'll taste, the more pickly it'll be. The vinegar will kind of be absorbed and the oil will be absorbed by the pickles. So that is pickle salad. Like I said, would leave it in the fridge for 24 hours before you eat it. It's good for days. If you keep the juice from this, you can just keep adding more pickles to it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.